Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another vlog. Guys, you know when you're like just really in a rush and you're late? Yeah, that's me this morning. Oh, and to top it all off, the car needs a service, for God's sake. You know, guys, one of those days where you literally have everything to do and you have no time to do it and you're late. Yeah, that was my day today. But guys, the good thing is we are now all done for the day and I can chill. There she is. Guys, I haven't actually shown you some of the new little mods we've done to the car. So I've actually put these eyelids on now. They go on top of the headlights, as you can see, and yeah, they look sweet. Look at those. So basically they just stuck on with like really strong bonded double-sided tape, and they look absolutely insane. It just gives it such a more aggressive look at the front, and it just literally screams aggression now at the front. It looks insane. I did actually manage to get round to fitting on our Sports Minds produced by Sports little sticker at the front when it finally stopped raining in this lovely country. But yeah, sweet. Next sort of things to do, guys, is on the front here we've got this chrome strip. Basically, oh yeah, as well, this badge, it had like a red insert as well, and I've actually replaced it with a full black one, ready for actually what I'm going to do with these chrome strips here. So what I'm actually going to do with the chrome strips is I'm going to actually spray them or wrap them. I'm not too sure yet on what to do. Black, so the whole front of the car then will just be sort of black and there'll be no chrome on the car, which will look sweet. And then if we come around to the back, actually, here we're going to fit this like WRC spoiler, which I've actually just bought. I'll put a picture on screen now, just getting sprayed actually in the workshop, and that is going to go on the back there. So guys, something that I get asked a lot, and it's been requested by many people, and it's sort of been something I wanted to do as well, is how much in total does it cost to like run my car? Obviously I've just recently passed my test a few months back, and a lot of people are like asking how much does it cost, you know, for things like insurance, tax, fuel, all the stuff like that. So guys, this little segment of the video, we are going to be covering a few of those bits for you guys. So first off, I'm going to split it off into a few different sort of categories. So first of all, let's just sort of explain what costs we actually have. So one of them being insurance. Now this is by far your big boy. This is your big boy, especially at my age, 18 years old, 17 when I passed my test a few months back. This is a killer. So I paid my insurance outright, and I'll talk about that a little bit later on. Another expense or cost you're going to have is your car tax. This doesn't cost a lot, and you can pay it yearly or monthly, whatever you sort of choose to do. And then fuel is your big one again. It's going to cost you wherever you go. You need to fuel your car, unless you drive an electric car, obviously, or you just going to run it on sunflower oil, which I don't recommend you actually do. So they're your three big ones. And what I said a minute ago is I paid my insurance outright, which I did. So it was actually cheaper by a couple of £100 for me to pay my insurance initially outright. So that cost me £1,046.99 to be exact, and that is for the entire year. So that is all done. I cleared that on the day I passed. Done. That's that. And then another cost is my tax. So I pay my tax monthly, and that is £11.02 a month. And then my fuel. So your fuel is a bit of a difficult one to sort of calculate, because obviously it depends how much you drive. You could drive so much one month and not so much the next. So on an average I sort of spend about £85 per month, which is something I've actually worked out. So total monthly costs sort of about £96.02 monthly. And then my yearly cost, so this is sort of everything sort of totaled up. Obviously my insurance was £1,046.99 for this year. That will though go down next year obviously if I don't have any accidents and I have to claim on my insurance or anything, that will go down. I've also got a black box fitted to my car, which I'll talk about again a bit later on. So that's the price for the insurance. The tax is £132.24 for the tax, and then the fuel £1,020 for the month, for the year, sorry, £1,020 for the entire year. So per year, running costs for this car is £2,199.23 per year so far. Obviously, I've not been driving for a year yet, so we are yet to sum up some other costs. And then that brings me on to the next thing, other costs. So running your car isn't just about filling it up with fuel when it runs out, driving it, and then filling it up again. No. There's a few other bits about running a car. So you've got your tyres. So for a good set of tyres for this car, it is actually like around £150–200, depending on obviously what tyre you get and where you get it done, etc. Or whatever. It's around that sort of price. A service. So you would have actually heard me at the start of this video say my car needs a service. The service light actually did come up on the car. Now your service is basically a bit of a health check for your car, if you like. Sort of upgrades all your bits if they need replacing, changes all your oils and your filters and everything like that. Just keeps the car ticking along nicely. So for a service, a full one, you're sort of looking at £200–250. You can just get the oil and filter change, that's around like £150. Again, it's all depending what parts you put in and where you get your labour done. And then an MOT, which you have to have on your car every year to keep it on the road, that is £55. That's a standard price. In the UK it's around 54 pence or something like that. So sort of added it to £55, and that is your average price around the UK for an MOT. So yeah, I presume a lot of you guys that are watching this are interested in like buying a car. Maybe you just passed your test, or you're currently learning, or you're going to be learning shortly, and you want to sort of get to grips on how much you're going to be spending. Obviously all these prices are dependent on different things like your fuel, your engine size, for example, or the way you drive can affect obviously how much fuel you're going to have to put in your car, your wear and tear. That is literally whatever your car feels like doing. Cars are expensive, don't get me wrong. Things go wrong, they are expensive. When I bought my car, about 2 months later I had to get like the timing changing in it, and that was like a £300 job just to get that done. Luckily I got the car a bit cheaper than the market value, so sort of had some money left over to spend on that. But basically what I'm saying is cars do go wrong. They are expensive to fix when they go wrong. Insurance in general as well, as I said earlier, is very expensive for like younger drivers, because they do class you as more of a risk, but you can bring it down, and most insurance providers do actually make you put one of these in your car if you are a new driver, and it is a black box. I have actually got a black box fitted in my car, and basically what they do is they track your driving. They track what time of the day you go out, what type of roads you go out on, how fast you're going, your acceleration, deceleration, braking, gear change, everything like that. It calculates it all, and it gives you average scores. Now my insurance is actually with Tesco, for you guys wondering. Yes, I am insured by a supermarket. My insurance is with Tesco bank insurance, and they came out, they fitted a box to my car, and basically the way it works is if I do bad driving, then it sort of gives me warnings. If I do good driving though, I get bonus miles added onto my policy miles per year, so I actually have more miles then to play with and drive with, if that makes sense. So yeah, pretty sweet. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all I've got to talk about the costs for the car. I think I've covered everything. I'm not too sure. I think I have though. A lot of you have been commenting in different stages. How much is your insurance? How much is your tax? Can you do a car running costs video? How much is your car, whatever. But yeah, I think I've covered everything, hopefully. If there's anything else you guys want to know, do comment down below and I'll just answer it, I presume, in the comment section. I presume one other thing to talk about as well is actually the cost of the initial car. When I bought the car, how much the car actually costs. Obviously different cars again are different prices. You can get yourself a cheap one around for like £400. You can get yourself a brand new BMW 1 Series for like 20 grand. It is literally up to you. But I drive a Volkswagen Polo, for you guys that don't know, and the car actually cost me £2,800 to buy initially. So yeah, again, obviously it's one of those things, different prices for different cars. But yeah, the cost of my car to buy was £2,800. And yeah. Hello. And what are you doing there? So what he's done is he's hid his treat. Well, he thinks he's hid his treat in my bed. Okay.